Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all this mini twist hairstyle that I did on my natural hair. I am starting off with blow dried natural hair, and this is because mini twists and hairstyles like this just looks a little bit more crisp and better when you start off on blow dried hair, and it seems to last a lot longer in my opinion. I am going ahead and section off my hair so that one side in the front is a little bit larger than the other, and that is because I am going for a middle part. I did go ahead and break down my back section because we will be starting off here with the mini twist. If your parts are not super crisp at this point, don't worry, we will get them crisp a little bit later. I am starting by splitting this back section in half, and this lets me know that I am going to be doing 2 twists on each side. I like to use this Jam Extra Hold because it adds shine, but it also helps with gripping and making sure that each section is crisp. And for me, I like to start off all of my mini twists with a braid. So I will braid down about 6 times, and then I will combine the 2 smallest pieces and then go ahead and create my twist. While I am creating my twist, I am making sure that I twist very tightly. Remember, we are working on straight hair and not our hair in its curly natural state. So with these, you have to make sure that you're twisting tightly or they will unravel on their own, okay? And once I get down to the end, I will coil my ends just as if my hair was wet. This process does take at least 2.5 to 3 hours, so go ahead and brace yourself, get on your favorite TV show or movie, put some music on, FaceTime a friend or family member, and you will be good to go. When starting off with a plait, I like to split my hair in half horizontally, but with a little bit more hair on top, and then I split that top section into 2 pieces, and that is how I create my 3 pieces. What I have found is that this allows the braid to lay more flat at the root so that you don't have to worry about that unnecessary puffiness early on in your mini twist hairstyle. And then I will combine whatever smallest pieces, 2 smallest pieces I have, and finish off with the twist. Do not be afraid to use your comb to detangle your ends because this is a style that will last you for more than 2 weeks if you want. Typically, I only leave my mini twist in for 2 weeks, but we'll see what happens this time. But you don't want your hair to be in any knots, and you're just leaving your hair in knots for a few weeks, okay? So make sure you're protecting your hair and doing your best to make sure that you are detangling as well as moisturizing. And once you get several rows done, here is when I have 3 rows completely done, and I'm like, girl, you're halfway done the back, okay? We take our wins when we can get them. I am going to be using this Mousse by Design Essentials, and I am actually adding that to all of my twists, okay? This is going to bring the curls back at the ends of your hair, but it is also going to set those twists into place. Do not worry too much about your hair drying because we will sit up under the dryer once this style is complete to make sure everything is set into place. But do not forget the mousse. It is actually much needed, just like the jam, okay? So now we're moving on to the front, and we are going to repeat the same process with the mini twist in the front, and we are going to do our best to make sure that the twists in the front are the same size as the twists in the back, okay? This is not the time to get lazy, okay? This is what I tell myself. You gotta stick it out, and you want these twists to look as uniform as possible. This is your time to celebrate because you are 3/4 of the way done. And on the other side, we will be doing some cornrows, which actually takes, in my opinion, a little bit less time than doing mini twists, okay? So over here, we are going for diagonal parts and we are not slacking off of the jam, okay? We want these braids over here to look just as neat as the mini twists do on the sides and in the back, okay? So I am braiding in very small sections, but not too small, and I am making sure that I am picking up small pieces of hair as I go, and this is how you get that nice, neat looking plait or braid, okay? And then I am also going to finish these off with a twist so that they can blend into the back section and on the section on the side. If you struggle with doing cornrows or braids to the scalp, you can definitely do some flat twists over here in this section and create your own little design. The only thing about doing flat twists, in my opinion, is that sometimes they get a little bit more loose than a braid would. However, being that these braids are not connected to anything, you can always touch up your flat twists or braids even if you wanted to throughout the weeks, depending on how long you want to keep this hairstyle. Once your braids are done, we are actually not done because we have to set this style, okay? We don't want those ends flying like that, so we are going in some more with this mousse, okay? The mousse also helps lay down flyaways because naturally we're gonna have some flyaways with this hairstyle, but this mousse really makes sure that everything is laying neatly and shining. All of that good stuff is what mousse helps out with, okay? I am not married to a particular mousse, but I definitely have my favorites like the Dew and also this Design Essentials mousse. But just make sure you're using a mousse to set your hair and make sure it's one that you prefer. Right now, I'm just giving myself a little extra razzle dazzle by laying down my baby hairs because I really feel like this adds a touch to the hairstyle. Once I have all of that squared away, I am going to tie my hair down with 2 black strips, okay? Please note that I am not putting the black strips on top of my mini twist in the back or on the side. Tie these strips under because you don't want your hair to have any indentations in it, okay? If you don't remember anything else, please remember this, okay? I sat under the dryer for about 40 minutes because I wanted to make sure everything's set in place, and now I am removing those black strips, and honey, I am so excited with this hairstyle. I know for a fact it's gonna last me 2 weeks. If I push it past 2 weeks, I'll let you all know, but I am going to use 2 bobby pins just to make sure that I have those plaits laying in the direction that I prefer for them to go. This is what my hair looks like. It looks super moisturizing, you guys. All I used was the mousse on my hair and the jam at the scalp. So really lightweight. It has a lot of movement, and it is perfect for traveling or just not wanting to do your hair. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya!